Welcome in to Houston Texans Today by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us. Coming up on today's show, we'll catch you up to speed on the latest Houston Texans news and rumors, those involving Jadeveon Clowney, the former Houston Texans #1 overall pick. Could we see a return to H-Town? Well, according to Sports Illustrated's Texans Daily, they have named the Texans as a potential top landing spot for Clowney in free agency. Sounds interesting, right? Let's dive into what they had to say about this. Jadeveon Clowney, Kyle Van Noy, and Yannick Ngakoue are the three biggest names still available. Clowney, 30, was drafted by the Texans and spent 4 seasons with the team, but at this juncture in his career, may be seeking a team more ready to win now. It's an interesting possibility. Jadeveon Clowney back in Houston. Wouldn't that be quite the story? I got some numbers for you I want to go over here in just a second on Clowney and tell you more about this possibility. We'll go over all of it in just one moment. Before we do, got to make sure you subscribe to the channel. Folks, we are growing rapidly. And as the Texans begin this next generation of Houston Texans football, as they hit that reset button, I want you to hit the subscribe button on the channel for the latest happenings on your favorite team. We're talking Houston Texans like no one else is in true Chat Sports fashion, whether you see me, Will Scott, Jack Sperry, Tom Downey, our entire crew, whoever's here, we're going to make sure that you're covered with the best happenings here on the Houston Texans. If they're making a move, if they're about to make a move, you're going to know all about it if you subscribe to the channel today. So go ahead and hit that sub button. Turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. YouTube.com/TexansTV. Now, as I mentioned when we were telling you to subscribe to the channel, this next era of Houston Texans football, of moving forward, bringing in DeMeco Ryans and everything here, I would love to see Jadeveon Clowney come back and be a part of this next era of what the Houston Texans are about to be a part of. I mean, you think about it, he was around just several years ago, and as they make this transition, it's interesting because Clowney could come in a leadership role. Remember, he was the young guy when he was around the first time, when he spent the first 5 seasons of his career in Houston, went to 3 Pro Bowls, second-team All-Pro back in 2016. But now you bring him back as the veteran, and he still has something left in the tank, I think. Sure, he's not the same player that he was a few years ago, but he's still very good and could be an impact player for the Houston Texans, along with being a veteran and bringing that veteran leadership presence. The numbers on Clowney, here's what we've seen. Last year was a bit of a down year, sure. 28 tackles, 2 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, and 1 forced fumble, but it's not very far back that you have to go to 2021 when he was outstanding with 9 sacks, 11 tackles for loss and 2 forced fumbles, 37 overall tackles. If the Texans can get the type of production that they saw out of Clowney in 2021, if he wants to come back to Houston, if he can play that level that he was in 2021, sign me up. I would love that idea to have Clowney back in Houston. We've seen this team make some aggressive moves this offseason with the players they've signed. Why not go ahead and bring Jadeveon Clowney back while you're at it? So here's our weigh-in today that we're asking you in the comments section. I want you guys to get in that comment section, get rowdy, share your thoughts on this. What do you think? Should the Houston Texans bring back Jadeveon Clowney? If you think they should, type Y for yes. If not, type in for no. Tell me how you feel, and feel free to elaborate your thoughts on this. Besides just telling me Y for yes or in for no, feel free to dive a little deeper why you may love or hate this idea, and we'll see you next time right here on Texans Today.